कुमार लगी, हमें बोकारो जिला रहे वाला लगे और हमें अपन ग्रेजुएशन पढ़ाई गणित से विनोबा भावे यूनिवर्सिटी से करल है और हम क्या पढ़ाई लें और क्रिकेट देख लें भालो लगे।
अच्छा प्रदीप, अभी आप बीएड कर रहे हैं, राइट? यू आर करेंटली परसुइंग बीएड
Yes, ma'am.
and you are BSc Maths honors. Am I right?
Yeah. Sorry, ma'am.
Are we audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Technical issues are good now?
Yes, ma'am. They are good.
Okay.
Fine.
So, Pradeep, basically, you have done your BSc from Maths honors, I guess, na?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Achha, can you tell us the father of maths, father of mathematics?
Ma'am, Archimedes is known as father of mathematics.
Okay, and can you tell some famous mathematicians? Name of some famous mathematicians?
Yes, ma'am. From India, we have Aryabhatta, we have Bhaskaracharya, and in modern times, we have concept Ramanujan sir, Srinivas Ramanujan, and I cannot recall more names. So yes.
Okay, so there is a very famous movie on Ramanujan. Can you tell us the name of that movie?
Yes, ma'am. The movie was The Man Who Knew Infinity. Yes.
Okay, Pradeep, your hobbies are teaching and playing cricket, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think cricket is hyped very much? Like it doesn't have that kind of feature and still hyped. People are getting crazy about cricket. Don't you think so?
Ma'am, I cannot say this is hype, but I can say that it is overshadowing other games like football, hockey, and etc. I cannot say it is more hype. So we should concentrate on other games also. So I think that.
Why do you think that we are not focusing on other sports as well? Like cricket, we are focusing more on cricket.
Ma'am, because ma'am, more people want to watch cricket. Ma'am, there is no such atmosphere in India. There is no such awareness. That's why, ma'am, cricket is more. Ma'am, everything at the end, everything is all about money. So I think cricket brings more money. So our what to say, ma'am, lawmakers or etc. They are putting more emphasis on cricket than any other sport.
Okay, Pradeep, you are from Bokaro, right? So when was
Yes,
Bokaro Steel Plant was established?
sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat, ma'am?
When was Bokaro Steel Plant was established?
Ma'am, Bokaro Steel Plant was established in the third five-year plan in 1964-65, ma'am.
And can you tell us about who is the present chairman of Steel Authority of India?
Sorry, ma'am. I'm not going to recall.
Okay, Pradeep. Your maths subject, how will it help in
Yes,
our service?
ma'am, math has taught me analytical skills. Math has taught me logical skills and how to optimally utilize the resources. So, ma'am, I think these qualities I can use in administration.
Okay, Pradeep. Can you tell me uh, three your three speciality which makes you different from any other person?
Ma'am, I think, ma'am, I'm hardworking. I am compassionate toward the lower section of the society, and ma'am, I have perseverance and patience. So these are the three qualities, ma'am. I think, yeah.
Patience and hardworking, right?
Yes, ma'am, and compassion.
Okay. So, don't you think that these are the common qualities among people? Most of the people have this, like patience, not patience, even hardworking.
Yes,
Many
ma'am.
people are hardworking. So,
Yes, ma'am.
why you count it different from others?
Uh, ma'am, because I don't think I have, ma'am, I'm a very common person. I cannot recall that quality which I have, especially I have and others don't. So that's why I said these qualities, ma'am.
Okay, so why do you want to join this service after studying mathematics? Why and मतलब आपको इंटरेस्ट कैसे हुआ इस सर्विस को ज्वाइन करने के लिए? Why?
Ma'am, in the last 5 or 6 years, I have seen the lower strata of the society in my area. I have seen them suffering. I eventually know people. There are various government schemes, there are various government initiatives, but they are deprived of that. So, ma'am, I want to serve those people. I am to serve the vulnerable section of the society. And, ma'am, it was the primary goal, but after some time, I have seen a video officer, the respect he was getting. So, ma'am, I talked to my parents and friends, and they suggested me that you can also do that. From that time, ma'am, I thought I will become a civil servant.
Okay, Pradeep, for cracking this JPSC, what do you think is more important? अधिक प्रभावशाली क्या है, बुद्धि या कड़ी मेहनत?
Ma'am, both are important, ma'am. We cannot lay emphasis on any one aspect. Both are important. Hard work and if, ma'am, I am hardworking, but I don't have buddhi, then, ma'am, it will not work. And only I, yes, ma'am.
तो आपको ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि if someone is hardworking, will have a willing power to go higher? इंटेलिजेंस तो कभी भी अचीव किया जा सकता है. अगर आप मेहनत कर रहे हो तो कंटिन्यूअसली आप इंटेलिजेंट हो ही जाओगे एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, hard working is a very good quality, but hard working should be in a proper direction. And the proper direction we will know only if we have brain. We have brain. We have buddhi. I mean to say that then we only hard work will get fruit. Hard will pay result.
Okay, Pradeep, you are from Bokaro. Okay, now
Yes, ma'am.
tell me something major problems faced in Bokaro.
Ma'am, education. Ma'am, education is a major issue in Bokaro. Although, ma'am, the literacy rate of Bokaro is 72%, which is way higher than Jharkhand. But, ma'am, living in Bokaro, I have realized that Bokaro, the quantity of education is good, but the quality is not. Because I have seen people who are getting 90%, but they don't have any kind of knowledge. So education is an issue in and, ma'am, in rural area. For example, ma'am, I will take the example of my village. There is a school which is only up to class 8. So, ma'am, if anyone wants to pursue further education, they have to go to the city. So, ma'am, parents are not willing to send their daughters due to security issue or due to patriarchal nature of the society. So that, ma'am, it is one of the problem, education. Second problem is, ma'am, unemployability. Ma'am, because of lack of education and lack of skill development, there is unemployability in the youth of Bokaro. As a result, employment is increasing. Ma'am, the third problem I have seen, especially in the rural Bokaro, is the son meta preference. Ma'am, because of the patriarchal nature of the society in the rural Bokaro, ma'am, they are just giving birth to daughters for son. As a result, the sex ratio of rural Jharkhand is 944 as compared to 899 of the urban Jharkhand. So, son meta preference is a major problem, ma'am. Apart from this, agriculture is a major issue, ma'am. Lack of mechanization in agriculture, lack of capital investment, ma'am, lack of irrigation facilities, lack of awareness among the farmers. These are some common problems which are faced, which I have seen in Bokaro, ma'am.
Okay, Pradeep. Okay, आप एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो या पुलिस?
मैम my first preference is administration.
तो गवर्नमेंट को क्या स्टेप, आपने तो इतने सारे प्रॉब्लम्स बोला बोकारो में, तो गवर्नमेंट को क्या स्टेप्स लेना चाहिए?
Ma'am, for the education sector in the rural area, the government must improve the infrastructure in the rural schools. Basically, especially for girls, there is no sanitation facilities, there is no toilet facilities, there is lack of female teachers in rural areas. As a result, girls are not willing to go to school. Apart from this, ma'am, in the higher education, we must lay emphasis on the quality of education and not on quantity. Ma'am, for example, I am from BBU. Ma'am, children usually do not go to classes. They just give the examination. So, ma'am, the government should make rules that 75% attendance is mandatory to give exams. So, ma'am, I think these steps will solve the education problems, ma'am. And ma'am, for skill development, government there are various schemes that are started by government of Jharkhand. They should be implemented properly in the agriculture, ma'am. Ma'am, agriculture, yes, sir.
Pradeep, how many companies are there with SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited?
Sir, in Bokaro there is only BSL, but I cannot recall how many companies with SAIL.
Bokaro Steel City. When started Bokaro Steel City, it is the collaboration with which country?
Sir, it was collaboration with USSR, sir.
With the support of, is that America?
No, sir, USSR.
Okay, USSR. अच्छा, रसिया में अभी जो प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है उसमें आप किधर से, आपका सपोर्ट किधर से, यूक्रेन के साइड से सिंपैथी है, फिर रसिया के साइड से आप है?
Sir, in my opinion, in geopolitics, there is no friend and there is no foe. I think, sir, it's only up to our national interest. If our national interest is with Ukraine, I think we should support Ukraine. And if our national interest is with Russia, then we support Russia. So India is maintaining a neutral stance.
भारत का स्टैंड सही है इसमें?
Yes, sir. I will support the stand of India.
एक प्रदीप कुमार नाम के झारखंड में एमएलए भी है, आई थिंक प्रदीप यादव, कहाँ से है?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall that. Sorry, sir.
अभी बोकारो में ही इतना ज्यादा भाषा आंदोलन क्यों हुआ कुर्ता को लेकर के?
Sir, because, sir, there are certain sections of the society, for example, the Khotha people. I am also from that community. There is a common perception that others' language are being insisted upon them by the government. So, in order to preserve their language, the Bhasa Andolan was started in the area of Bokaro and Dhanbad, sir, most particularly, in order to preserve their language.
उससे क्या नुकसान होगा अगर भोजपुरी, मगही और अंगिका को इंक्लूड कर दिया जाता, तो क्या लॉस क्या था इससे?
Sir, I don't think there will be any kind of big issue, but sir, people want to. There is a fear in the minds of the people that the Biharization of Jharkhand has taken place. So with time, they are in fear that in the next 50 or 100 years, Khotha or the regional language will vanish and Bhojpuri and other Bihari languages flourish. So, sir, this is a problem. That's why the movement started in Bokaro and Dhanbad to the side.
अभी मोदी जी ने किसके देश का टूर किया है, क्या फायदा है इससे?
Sir, he was in tour to Germany, but sir, I am not able to recall the pros and cons because I haven't gone through the papers. That's why, sir, I am not able to recall it. Sorry, sir.
कश्मीर फाइल्स मूवी देखी आपने?
No, sir, I haven't watched it.
आप मूवी नहीं देखते?
Sir, very less. I'm not a movie buff. Very less movie.
अच्छा, ये पाक ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर जो है, मुजफ्फराबाद वाला एरिया, इसको कैसे, भारत को कैसे लेना चाहिए?
Sir, since Nehru was a follower of Buddhism, so sir he basically wanted to annex Kashmir through referendum. So I think, sir, if there is peace and if people want, we should do referendum. And in case if referendum is not possible, then sir, if the situation goes out of control, then war maybe is an option in order to annex it. But referendum is in my opinion, referendum is the first thing, sir, because the war will result in loss of money and manpower, sir.
झारखंड को एक नया राज्य बना करके अच्छा हुआ है या कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ?
Sir, there are pros of making Jharkhand, because sir, Jharkhand has a separate identity because of new Jharkhand. Sir, we are able to preserve the culture of the tribes. People of Jharkhand has gotten a new identity. People, basically, sir, it has improved the employment generation in the state and other activities, sir. I am not able to recall all the facts, but there is a pros in making Jharkhand, sir.
आपको लगता है कि आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा? आप कॉन्फिडेंट हैं?
Sir, I am hopeful. I am hopeful that I will be selected.
अच्छा, अगर आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाता है तो पहला कॉल करके आप किसको जानकारी दीजिएगा कि आपका सिलेक्शन हुआ है?
Sir, I will call my uncle with whom I reside. I will call him first that I am selected.
अगर आपका सिलेक्शन नहीं होता है मान लीजिए, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि आपके अंदर कौन सी कमी ऐसी रह जाएगी जिसके चलते आपका सिलेक्शन नहीं होता है?
Sir, I am hopeful that I will be selected, but in case if I am not selected, sir, maybe sir, in the main sensor writing, maybe there was a certain issue. I went over some section, especially in my regional language. That's why maybe I will not be selected, sir.
सिविल सेवा के अलावा आपने कोई अदर विकल्प रखा है? आजकल तो विकल्प का जमाना है, तो आपको कोई विकल्प रखा है कि सिविल सर्विस के अलावा मेरे पास दूसरा ये विकल्प है?
Sir, civil service has always been my first preference, but sir, if I'm not getting this service, then sir, I will because since my hobby is teaching, sir, I will go in the teaching line.
आपने तो मैथ से पढ़ाई किया है, तो और बीएड भी आप कर रहे हैं, तो आई थिंक कि आपकी पूरी एम होगी कि आप एक टीचर बने.
Sir, it's my second preference, sir. It's like a backup.
तो सर्व करने के लिए, समाज को सेवा देने के लिए टीचर से अच्छा तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता है. तो आपको तो वो क्षेत्र में तो बहुत प्रोस्पेक्ट है, वाइड एंगल है. तो क्या आप इन फ्यूचर अपने आप को एक टीचर के रूप में देखना चाहेंगे?
Sir, you are right, sir. There are various prospects of being a teacher, but sir, sir, as I have said earlier, I have seen people suffering in my area, especially the vulnerable section of the society. And sir, as a teacher, I can generate awareness, but I do not have the authority to do anything. So sir, so that sir, I want to become an administrative officer, which will give me some authority in order to do betterment for the lower set of the society, sir. And sir, in case you have asked about teachers, sir, if since teaching was my hobby, sir, I am very much impressed by the DC of Latihar, Abu Imran. Sir, my friend said that he is the DC, but whenever he gets time, he used to teach children. So, sir, I am very much impressed with him. And in case I am selected, I will always try to keep some time for teaching children for the